And Josh Scovens, freshman on the Army basketball team, 11 points today against Maritime. What was the game like for you?
The game was fun. Of course, like as everybody knows, we were 0-7 and we've been losing. So just coming out the gate, firing, going up 9 points to nothing, and holding them to 6 in the first half was just amazing. So it was fun. We had a lot of fun out there, and it was the first win for Coach. So it meant a lot.
Absolutely. This season you went out to Indiana, held them tight. It was tied very late in the game. What have been some highlights so far? It's been a struggle, but what have been some highlights for you?
For me personally, or for the team?
Well, for you and the team.
Well, I'll go with the team first. Well, some highlights for the team has just been like, I know we get down a lot, and just battling back with my brothers, that's like the best thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like having somebody to fight with you as hard as you're fighting on the court is just amazing. So that's probably, I'd say, a highlight for the team, and a highlight for me, honestly, highlight for both of us.
Absolutely. And tell us, where are you from? Why did you sign at West Point?
I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina. I came to West Point because I just want to better my career and future.
Okay. And did you go to the prep school?
Yes, sir.
What was your year at the prep school like?
Amazing. Coach Kyle Wilson is just he's a guy. Like, I start smiling as soon as I say his name. He's one of the greatest coaches I've ever had. Great guy, always positive, installed insane amount of confidence in me. So he's kind of the player I am today. He's one of the reasons.
Tell us a little about your role in the team. Are you kind of a two-player or a three-forward?
So I bring defense. I can guard pretty much 1 through 4, 1 through 5. So I play defense on the team. I'm kind of like a 4 right now. I'm a tweener. I can play on the wing, play in the block, post up little guys, shoot threes, get to the rim, dunk the ball. I just score at all 3 levels, and I play defense.
Why do you like defense? What's the key for your defensive game?
Defensive game, I use my length. So I have a 7'1" wingspan, and it's pretty long for a 6'5" guy. So I just use my length, block shots, get steals, get up in people, contest shots. It's kind of hard to score over long arms.
Josh, what are you working on? What's your key to improve your game?
To improve my game, I just kind of want to stay consistent. Stay consistent, so don't get too high, don't get too low. No matter how good of a game I have or no matter how bad of a game I have, keep my head high. So I've been battling with that.
How do you handle plebe year? All the things you have to do, military, in the dorm, and then coming out and playing Division I basketball.
Plebe year, I just stay positive, honestly. Just stay positive through it all, smile through it all. Every time I come to basketball, it's the bright highlight of my day. So I just stay positive throughout the day, even when I'm doing plebe stuff, plebe duties. Just know I'm going to be at the end of the day playing basketball. So it keeps me going through the day.
Josh, good to meet you.
Good to meet you too, sir. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Josh. What's up? And we're at West Point after Army's win over Maritime, their first win of the year. Talking with Army senior Charlie Peterson, a good friend of ours for a number of seasons. Charlie, how was it to get your first W of the year?
It's nice. I think everybody, especially players, coaching staff, we just needed to get the first one. We've battled. We've worked so hard. All of these guys came through the summer, excluding plebes, came to work during the summer. Worked so hard in the fall, and obviously it really hurts to be where we are right now. And you really wanted to get over the hump with that first win, but now that it's came, we really look to build off that and get another one Tuesday.
Very good. Tell us about your new coach, Kevin Kuwick, who got his first win today. He's an Army veteran, a captain. Right. What does it mean to play for a coach who's a veteran?
Well, it's special. I think he's someone who he's brilliant. And first off, like, he deserves way better. I know he deserves more than 1-7. And I promise you, like, this guy's going to take this program to special places. I really hope it's this year, being the first a year, but I can see, like, this guy's going to be successful here, and there's no doubt about that in my mind. In terms of him being a veteran, he gets it to a point. Obviously, he didn't attend West Point, but he knows what it's like to be an Army officer. And at the end of the day, we're all going to be Army officers. That's what you get when you graduate from here. And he says it over and over again, but he's preparing us to be leaders. He wants us to be great men. Obviously, wants us to be great basketball players. But at the end of the day, he's preparing us to lead soldiers.
Charlie, on branch night, what was in your envelope?
Field artillery.
Good. So why did you ask for that?
I think culture. Culture is something that, culture is the reason why I came to West Point. Culture is the reason why I wanted to be an Army basketball player, and going through the process, hearing the branches, getting to talk to a bunch of people. I just love the culture that the FA brought. There's a lot of good people shooting rockets. It's called the King of Battle for a reason too. So it's going to be a special opportunity to be a part of that, be part of that culture.
How is it for you to be a senior, be a first be one of the leaders in the academy and playing varsity basketball? How has just a year being a senior been for you so far?
It's kind of a whirlwind. It's a lot. Now I'm the guy who I have experience on this team. I've been in these games before. I'm on my last year. It's bittersweet, but at the same time, I'm supposed to lead these guys. And when you're 0-7, and when you lose close game after close game after close game, first place you look at is yourself. I know I wish I could have these last 7 games back. I wish, I could have played better. But I believe in our team. I believe in my work ethic. I believe in Coach Kulik. And I believe that this team's going to still be special. And I love that nobody thinks we're going to be good, but I can guarantee you, come February, come March, we're going to be scrappy. But it's really a blessing. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I know every day, as hard as the days are and the long, and I have to juggle a million different tasks, that I thank myself for it down the line. And a week later, I can look back, reflect, and be like, you know what, that was as much as it wasn't fun in the moment. You can look back on it and appreciate why you went through it.
When you come here to basketball after a day of classes and being in the barracks, what is it like for you and working with some of your teammates, working with your younger players?
Well, it's hard. We're up, even today on a game day, we're up at 6:30. So, and that's something I guarantee you not very many college Division I programs are doing right now. But it's why we do what we do. So in that aspect, it's hard sometimes to mentally be where your feet are. Be like, hey, you have a game today, we have practice today. And even I struggle from that. But the best thing I can do is lead by example. Every day I show up at practice, I try to show up to the games. If I'm talking, if I'm energized, if I'm happy, it can only spread to these young guys. And for these young guys, these guys are, obviously they've got all the talent in the world. And I think you guys have seen that on the court. And they're just sponges. They just want to look up to us. They ask us a bunch of questions. They're learning. They're going to be so successful in this program. I can't wait to watch them.
What are just some keys as you go through your non-conference schedule, preparing for the Patriot League? Just what are some of the things you want to accomplish and see the team accomplish?
So obviously winning's nice. It feels good. Want to build off that. Got 2 opportunities next week. But really, I think, starting 0-7, it's a humbling moment, but at the same time, we've managed to learn and grow from every game. And we were right there with Indiana a few weeks ago. We can hang with anybody. We've just got to maintain confidence, and that's something that I've struggled with, and everybody's struggled with, and something that we can only winning helps. I think the biggest things for our team is we're so young and inexperienced that we have to be able to be mature enough to handle games like this, handle losses, handle how to go from here. I think another thing is just continuing to believe in each other and believe in the cause. Obviously, we had a couple successful scrimmages and we had really high hopes for our team, and it didn't go our way, but there's still a lot of basketball left. And, honestly, these non-conference games, the main purpose of them is to prepare you for the conference games. Those are the ones that matter. And I think the way our season has gone, although we would love to be better than 1-7, I think this is the most prepared we're going to be for our conference play in a long time.
Troy, congratulations on your selection as a field artillery officer and your first win tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you.
Thank you.